Ahem. Howdy, everyone. Hi. Hi, hello. How are we all doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Let's see. Is the game audio coming through? Doesn't look like it. Game audio? Game audio? What are you doing? There it is. There it is. Happy day. Let's see. Have an exam tomorrow. I don't know if I'm more important than your exams, boss. If you gotta study, you gotta study. Y'all, I don't know how common this particular experience is. I had a hell of a time in college. I really, really did. I had maybe the worst time in college, to be honest. Oh yeah, right. The child is unwell. You did not go to college? Fair enough, honestly. You know, I definitely did go to college, and, where is sensitivity? Where's sensitivity? I'm always dissatisfied by the sensitivity. If it wasn't for all the debt, I would say college was a very worthwhile thing for me. But, you know, when you consider all of the debt, nightmare. You know, I made good friends in college. I learned some good things. I enjoyed my time. I felt like I grew as a person. Having said all of that, given the choice, I probably wouldn't do it again. Because it put me about 30K in debt personally. That's where I ended up, about 30,000 in debt. And okay, so I can't open that back up and go back in. You know, I did learn some skills that were helpful overall, yes. I learned about sound design, which is very useful for what I do now. I learned about basic rigging and animation principles, which is great. Does this only stay on for a certain amount of time? Yeah. Yeah, that's the sitch. Okay. Alright, roof hatch controls. Yeah, I ended up 30,000 in debt, and part of that was because I got all of my gen eds through a community college, and because I tested out math classes, so I didn't have to take any of those gen eds. And so all of that, you know, lowered the cost a good bit. 30K is still a lot of money, to be honest, though.
Power units.
And I very much, like, again, I learned useful things, right? I know basic animation principles, and I apply those in the work I do now on occasion, like, you know, rigging my own model is a thing I was able to do. I took sound design courses, which are obviously useful for doing ASMR. But, like, on the whole, it was a lot of debt for very little gain. Okay, is there a wire I can trace? Doesn't look like it. And so, you know, I'm very much of the opinion that, like, if college wasn't, you know, life-altering debt... Oh, dear. You don't see me. You're about to see me. Okay. Yep, hi. You wanna back up? You wanna back up? Okay, well, I'm gonna be on my way. Okay. She's venting. She's sus. Y'all hear about that new Among Us show? Y'all hear about that? That shit's why they making a whole cartoon? A whole Among Us cartoon? Excuse me, where? Yeah, there's an Among Us cartoon. It exists. I have a friend who's been tormenting me by sending me Among Us Yuri. I've been getting sent Among Us Yuri based off of the show. Hey. Miss, are you up there?
Where are those power units? Why is it so stiff?
They gotta... Oh no.
Why won't it stop?
Well, I guess I'm doing this. I maybe could have gotten past, but easier to do
Die
this.
already.
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Oh my god, excuse me. Excuse me? Can I go? Can I just get past you? Go. Very rude of you. That's such a waste of Requiem ammo. Hurts my heart. Oh. Well, okay then. Let's see. So, I can't turn this for some reason. There's a there's a Molotov in there. Hold on. Well, don't mind if I yes. Let's see. Dink my waiter. Aye, Captain. Will do, boss. Oh. That's yummy stuff right there, boss. Okay. Oh, hold but okay. Come on, Grace. Come on, Grace. Come on, just get the crank. Get the crank. Oh, and we've got light now. Okay.
2 to go.
Alright, I get it. I get what we're after. I get what we're thinking. So, I don't know if I'm cranking my hog in Resident Evil today. Maybe I would if Leon was on screen. Nah, I don't got one of those no more. I got rid of it. I lost it in the war. They took it from me. That's a true fact. Son of a lizard. Hit him with the lights.
Give me a break.
Bam. Yeah. Hey, it's not a sad thing to lose your hog. Not for someone like me. Honestly, this is such a weird little thing that I have noticed and
Only one
experienced,
more.
right? But it's such a dissonance where cis people kind of have this two-sided belief where they have this idea that a trans woman is a woman with a penis, right? And they have that fundamental idea that is what a trans woman is. And they also, at the same time, generally believe that all trans women are trying to get bottom surgery. And neither of those things are true, right?
No,
You're kidding me.
clever.
Neither of those things
There has to be one
are
somewhere.
true, right? Because plenty of trans women do get bottom surgery and so no longer have it, and also plenty choose not to, right? But I just think there's something very interesting about the fact that you have this perspective from cis people where a trans woman is a woman with a penis, but also all trans women... well...
What the fuck?
Ah, Jesus. Ah, Jesus. I've whipped. Good job, me. Oh. I'm so good at video games, y'all. This is my first time using the Molotovs in this game. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away.
Power has been successfully restored.
Okay. I got a little bit bited. I'm a little injured, so I'm just gonna... I'm sorry, Shadow
I should
Ghost.
open the hatch. I need to hurry.
I'm very sorry. But the thing I'm trying to talk about is, right, yes, cis people have this perspective, but also in trans communities, especially like online when people have these conversations and we have like positivity towards trans bodies and stuff, there's still a fixation with the concept of a trans woman as a woman with a penis, right? And so when you are a trans femme who doesn't have one anymore, when you've gotten rid of it, no,
We're getting out of here. Get out of the fucking way.
no. Right. I need to hit this button. Excuse me.
Come on! Open!
There we go. I'm sorry, Shadow Ghost. I'm very sorry. Oh. But you see all these
Finally.
like body positivity posts about trans bodies that talk about, you know, women with penises, and it never, like, no one ever talks about trans women who don't have those anymore. And so you end up in this position where it's like, hey, can we have more visibility for trans women who've had bottom surgery? And you sound fucking crazy when you talk about when you say that, because again,
It's me.
the public consensus that people have is that like a trans girl should want it. That's the cis public consensus, is that trans girls typically want it or get it.
Emily!
I was talking about something else at the time, Mayday the Maybay. It was not about...
Oh, come on, Emily. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Emily! Come on!
Hi, Para. A child is dying.
30.
So I titled the stream Mom Simulator.
Come on! Emily! I failed you. Emily! Hi, it's me. I'm right here. You okay? You okay?
Yep. Yep.
Emily! Emily! Emily? No! No, that's Emily! It's Emily!
I'm sorry.
Are you That's Emily!
I really don't wanna. I really don't wanna. I just want to say it. I did not pull the trigger. I did not click.
Emily!
That was Leon who did that.
I wanted to save her!
You don't understand.
No, I never would have escaped without her. This is all my fault. Again.
Look, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But we're still alive. We have to keep going.
No.
Grace.
Yeah, I wouldn't be alright in Grace's position either. I would not be okay. Yeah, he's also full of T-virus. Leon is so full of T-virus right now. Oh, motherfucker.
I'd like you to come with me.
Come with you.
Well, you feel lost, but you're not.
Grace.
You're exactly where you need to be.
Grace. Under no circumstances should you trust Victor Gideon.
I've been waiting for you, Grace.
Who are you?
Raccoon City. You're the reason for its destruction, but you're also the key to building a brave new world. You're the final piece.
Grace.
Let us show you your true purpose.
Grace, what are we... Are these not the two most evil motherfuckers you've ever seen? Oh my god, Grace. I understand she's not doing well. I fully get that. I, again, would not be doing well in her shoes either. But, like... Baby girl, Grace, no. What's going on now? Well, she popping oxy. That's fair.
Hey, checking in.
She's very ill and probably in a lot of pain.
Did you find anything on Elpis?
Everyone's very
Not
ill
yet.
right now.
Nothing on the servers at the CIA or the Pentagon.
Maybe we need a higher clearance.
I requested one, and I was told to shut down the investigation.
What? Why?
They didn't say. Orders from on high.
Look, we don't need you taking a hit for this. I'll just go it alone.
We're in this together.
So I was interrupted by a lot of cutscene
I've
and
always
story
been good at
stuff.
working in the shadows.
Just don't do anything too risky, yeah?
Me? Never.
I talk about, you know, visibility for trans girls who've had bottom surgery. And I feel crazy when I say it. I sound crazy when I say it, but it is genuinely like so y'all know that I used to do proper like sex work of posting videos and things online, right? And I shit you not. When I was doing that, I had people reverse transvestigating me. I had people who were like looking at my stuff and being like, that's not a trans girl, she's lying. She's pretending to be a trans girl to lure in chasers. Huh?
To find another way around.
Huh?
I'll leave that to you.
No, no, no. They genuinely tried to accuse me of pretending to be a trans girl to lure in chasers as like my marketing, and it was like they would always like point to like, if trans girl, why no pinos? If trans girl, wear bulge, and I literally, like, at one point, when I was like super deep into doing this sex work stuff, I made a whole video that I just titled like a tour of my body, and I made a deliberate point to like show the surgical scars and stuff down there to be like, you see this? You see this? That little scar right there, that's from the drain they had in me while I was in the hospital after bottom surgery. You see these little feathery marks right here? Yeah. Yeah, that's because they did surgery on the Vagoo. That's why it looks that way. I actually made, fun fact, I made a deliberate choice not to use any like anti-scarring cream or anything down there, specifically because I genuinely really like the kind of feathery scar patterns that are down there. I think they're very pretty. People who have seen me in the natural, in the nude, they have this there's this really cute thing that a friend said once, that they look like feathers because trans girls are angels. And I was like, oh my god, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. um but like the visibility of trans girls, especially in sexual settings, but in other settings as well, the visibility and awareness and treatment of trans girls who have had bottom surgery is to the point where people genuinely doubt that you're actually trans if you don't have a dick. I got rid of it. I didn't like it, so I got rid of it. Evacuate immediately. If you're in Raccoon City, I urge you to evacuate now. Leave if you can. If you cannot evacuate, go to the police station, the nearest public facility, wherever you can. The police, don't go to the police station. That ended poorly, if I remember correctly. Take any weapon you have and hide in the nearest sturdy building. This will probably be the last paper we will publish, and I am the last Raccoon Times reporter. Thank you, dear readers, for all your support over the years. I urge you once more, run, find somewhere safe, survive. So yeah, there's just some fun facts for you. It's an interesting experience being a trans girl in the public line, especially in the public eye, especially one that has done sex work. But yeah, no, I had genuinely like several people who were actively like, this bitch ain't trans, actually. She's not trans, she's lying to you because she wants chasers to follow her. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't know about everyone else. Admittedly, when you're doing sex work, you do kind of want to lure in the chasers. But like, that's because it's, you know, you're providing a service, you're being paid for it, right? And so it is kind of like, yes, I am letting you pay me for the right to objectify me. But shit's wild. Yeah, it is a weird place. I think it's important that it is not criminalized. I think it's important that sex workers of all kinds, whether they do... is it affirming to not be believed? No, not in my eyes. Because maybe there was a time when I felt insecure in that way. And where, because there definitely was a time like earlier on in my transition where I was unused to being perceived as a woman, where any treatment that demonstrated that people saw me as a woman was treatment that I considered positive, even if it very much wasn't.
It's like time stopped
But
here.
with where I am now as a person,
Yeah. Now it's nothing but ash and memories.
transgender women, fun fact, are just as much women as any other, right? And trans is just an adjective, and it's a quality that a woman can possess. And I would prefer to be, you know, clearly trans. I'm happy with the way I look. Just so we're clear, I'm happy with the way I look. And for safety's sake, there is definitely a part of me that desires to go stealth in public in general, most of the time. Just because in the current political climate, it's safer if you're able to be stealth. But to be a transgender woman is a good thing in my eyes. And I like being one. And that's the reason, like, because I've had comments on a lot of my YouTube videos where people are like, your voice sounds amazing, you pass so well. If you didn't label yourself as TF in the video titles, I wouldn't know. You don't have to label yourself that way if you don't want to. You could just say woman. You could just say you're a woman. But it's like, I'm proud of being trans. I wouldn't be the same person if I wasn't. I wouldn't have the same experiences if I wasn't. I wouldn't have grown into who I currently am if I wasn't. And I want to build a community where other trans people feel safe. And so I don't care. Like, if my voice passes, I hate the phrase passing to begin with, right? Because it legitimizes the bar of femininity, which you shouldn't be doing at all. But I get these comments, and it's always kind of frustrating for me, because, like, sure, if I wanted to, I could fem up my voice super hard and probably stealth and do my YouTube channel and streaming and stuff just pretending to be cis. But I don't want to. I really don't want to. I want to be openly myself. I want people to know, because I want to signal to my fellow trans people and fellow trans women especially that this is a place where you can feel safe and comfortable and know that I have had like experiences. Can I hear it too? Sure. So, yeah. That's my take. Oh, it's perfectly fine. I try to be someone who's very open to answering questions that people have about my experiences and my opinions, and I've genuinely in the past gone way too TMI in depth on what bottom surgery is like. I've done it before. I'll do it again anytime someone asks. I'm so down to just yap about it, because in my eyes, the biggest source of hatred and mistreatment is ignorance, right? It's a lot easier to fall into awful belief systems about a person or group if you don't know them. And it's also, you know, hard to realize who you are if you don't have the words to say it. And so, in all things, as much as possible, I try to combat ignorance. in whatever way I can, I like to tell people things and provide familiarity with things that might be otherwise unfamiliar, that they might be ignorant about. So never feel bad for asking me specifically about my experiences as a trans girl and my thoughts on everything, right? To be clear, this is not an open pass to ask any trans woman any question you want, because we all have our own boundaries, we all have our own preferences, and not everyone wants to be Wikipedia for you, right? Like, there are a lot of questions that people have asked me that is like, you could just Google that. You didn't have to ask me. You could just look it up or find it out yourself. But I am someone who's willing to answer regardless. Not every trans girl is going to be in the same place, right? And it's the same thing with all kinds of marginalized people. Is if someone says outright, like, ask me anything, I'm totally fine with it, then cool. But if they don't, like, I'm not gonna just ask, like, a black person a bunch of invasive questions about what that's like unless they invite that, right? Hi, Spider. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. I assure you, OBS, this message is not about having sex with the spider. That's not what Squishy Siren was saying, I promise. Oh, it's so pretty, though. It's such a pretty spider, though. I want to be friends with it. Leon, I don't want to kill that spider. That's my buddy. That's my buddy. It does not want to be friends with me? That's fine. I mean, most pet spiders are the same way. Really, it's just, I just want to admire the spider from a distance. Apparently that's not on the table, though. Oh, okay, yeah. Blech. Hi, pretty. Hi, pretty. Hi.
Alright. Now what?
Oh, I love. That's my friend. She's so pretty. I used to have pet tarantulas growing up. I think I've talked about the many pets that I've had in my life. Among which were tarantulas. And they're just little buds. They're just little buds. Oh, actually little buds. They're, oh, okay, that's a little bit rude. No, can we not? Babies, can we not? No, babies. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. No. Oh wow, so you crashed through and then just left. I could have just exited the situation, huh? Yeah, I know it's got the T virus, but I still want to be friends with it.
You're a real pest, you know that?
Don't say that, Leon. That's rude. Okay. Okay, what terrain do I have to work with here? Not a lot. Not a lot, 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 not a lot. Okay, okay, we're moving. Oh, hey. Well, that's convenient. Love that. Oh, I see some lumps on the back there. That's probably a target. Had a guess. Where you going, spider? Yeah, thought so. That's an annoying direction for you to do that. Ow. Oh, Leon, that was rough. No, baby. No, 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 no. No, baby. You can't do that. You can't be doing this. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yep. There we go. There we go. Bomb. Do you have any more heals? A little bit. A little bit left. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, beautiful lady? What are we thinking? Oh, 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 oh. Owner calms you down, you're a murderess. Am I just giving this spider ASMR without meaning to? I think I might be. I think that might be exactly what I'm doing. Okay. You can have a couple Requiem shots if you want.
Haven't you had enough?
Whoa! Huh? Oh, you are kidding me. Baby spiders, no. Gotta do something. You don't say, Leon. Ooh, we're a little bit injured, Leon, my boy. Gotta admit. It's been better. Mr. Kennedy? Would be really nice if we had even the tiniest bit more healing available. Oh, no, 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 baby girl. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Ah, Jesus. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Damn.
You're a real pest, you know that? I guess I gotta squash you.
Ow. Okay, Miss Lady. Take two.
Where are you?
I'll have a sip of my coffee. Well, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. To be honest. Maybe she would be less aggressive if Leon was niceys. That's what I'm saying. No, no, no. We're just gonna go on a little trip. We're gonna go on a little adventure, alright, Miss Lady? You down for a little adventure?
Haven't you had enough? I don't have time for this control.
That's 3 Requiem shots I've just chucked at her. Whew. Hi. Ooh, you are so fast sometimes, miss. Kind of a little bit difficult to above. Really? Nope. We're both there. There's gonna be some baby spiders over here, right? Yep, lots of them. What? What the hell? Where'd you even come from? Okay, okay, okay. No, no, no. Off, off, off. Hi, Big Mama. Jesus. No more heals. That's great. Loving that. Where are you, big lady? There we go. Whew. Just a ton of Requiem shots. That's all it takes. Why would I try anything else? Oh, my avatar's gotten all laggy again. It's always doing this when I play this game. Wah!
Oh, I miss our Raccoon City hospitality.
Oh, Leon. Ungoliant slain? That feels a little bit disrespectful to Ungoliant, honestly. It was a big spider. It's not Ungoliant. Oh, Leon. Oh, Leon. The boy is doing really well. The boy is doing so well. Celebratory smooches? Alright, I'll go get the boy. I'll go get the boy. Raph. Raph, my son. Where is my son? Where is the boy? The king. Dolly. Down under. No. Not eat. Say hi to chat, shall we? Let's go say hi to chat. Ugh. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What do you think, Rav? Would you have been able to take on that spider, huh? What do you think, young man? He has no opinions. He is in fact out of here. It's too toasty in this room. Alright, Leon. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Well, we gotta go to Raccoon City, boys. Why the hell do we gotta go to Raccoon City, boys? Okay. Let's see. No useful items around, right? Yeah. There's nothing. And we're back up here again. Great. Wow, yeah, my avatar just... Do you see how slow my avatar is responding right now?
Okay, Sherry. I've hit the barricade.
I mean, at least the game's running fine.
Looks like someone else was here first. And they were planning on busting their way in. No way around?
Slow.
The Army Corps of Engineers erected it to seal the city. It goes on for miles.
Guess the only way in is through then.
I think there's good odds that you're a good girl. I think there's a high likelihood of that. Oh, I guess this is a different place. Okay. What I wouldn't give for the tiniest bit of healing. Any herbs around? Any delicious, tasty herbs? Do you see the way this old man is staggering around? Do you see the way he is stumbling and staggering? Do you hear? Oh, you probably like his moaning and groaning, don't you? Don't you, chat? Oh my goodness. You'd prefer it if it was Grace? Hmm. Fair and valid. I like a man with back problems. Turn the music all the way off and the voice all the way up. I'm not sure about that. I saw a post a while back. Someone made Leon ASMR, and it was just Leon like while injured, with no music or anything, just doing this so he would groan. I did find that. It was certainly one of the videos of all time, I'd say.
Whose camp is this?
Whose camp is this, Leon? They got medicine in here? The detonator requires 3 parts. The signal receiver, the distributor, and the relay. Retrieve them immediately. Find it where? I think I first saw it on a video of his voice actor reacting to memes about the game and about himself. He was being presented with various videos that people had made. And yeah.
Sure, there's
You don't think that's ASMR? I would probably agree with you, but the public
This is trash.
perception of ASMR is
It's like they
rather
left in a hurry.
skewed.
What were the BSAA doing in Raccoon City?
If I had puppy ears, I think I'd want floppers.
Interesting.
I think I'd want some floppers.
What is it?
I'd want some
Computer's not
floppy
locked.
ears. I used to...
They were also
I've only
kids
ever had
inside
one
Raccoon
dog in my
City.
life, and it was a beagle.
Interesting too.
And I don't know if y'all know,
That reminds
like,
me.
the floppy style
I
of
dug a
beagle
little deeper in
ears.
the Pentagon's database, and I noticed
I would want that kind of
something's
floppy.
missing.
I'd want that
What's
kind
that?
of flopper.
There's no record of
Again,
any
I would also
ordering
rather be a
missile
horse
strike
than a
on Raccoon
puppy,
City.
and I think I'd rather be a dragon than any of those. But
Well, if not them, then
if I was puppy, they gotta be floppity. They gotta be flopping.
Leon triggered the alarm. Well, looks like your campaign to make the DSO stand down really didn't work, Zeno.
I'll leave this matter to you, then.
You meet a Chaser online, and Chaser says, "Does it hang?" And you think, "Oh, they're asking about no, they're asking about your ears. They're asking are your puppy ears floppy?" Okay, lots of ammo. None of that's medicine. A dragon is merely a flying horse. Interesting. Interesting. I've always viewed a dragon as a sort of cat-like creature, personally.
should check the camp some more.
Me when I'm Leon. There has to be a line, chat. There has to be a line. When does the horny cross into too far? See, I'm worried. Y'all are growing too accustomed to this. Y'all, you know you got to be able to shut it off. You're gonna have to be able to shut it off when the time comes. Will you be strong enough to do that? This is the question I'm asking you. Leon, where the hell are we going? Oh, tactical tracker. Huh? Oh. A device that records combat data. Credits earned from kills can be used at a supply box. Interesting. Huh. Can buy new guns. Medicine. Upgrades. You can sell things too. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna sell that. Med injector's 1500. I misread. Jesus Christ. Read 10 shot. Ah. Ah. I need healing. I'm selling ammo. All right. Listen. I'm one shot from death. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made. All right? I'm making a calculated decision. If that was a poor decision, we'll see. But I've never noticed any scarcity when it comes to Leon ammo. Historically, the boy has had plenty. And if nothing else, I got the chop. Well, speaking of, let's sharpen the chop. Let's sharpen the chop a little bit. You gotta love gunpowder small. Ooh, why lag? Why lag? I think this might be time for one of the regularly scheduled, restart the game from the menu. Oh, hi, Dahlia. Thank you very much. Good girl, Dahlia. Thank you. You're very sweet. I was telling my partner after last Resident Evil stream that if anything happens to Emily, I'll be very upset. Well, I'm to be clear, I'm still very upset with Capcom right now. I'm not pleased. Emily deserved better than that.
Strange. Where are all the bodies?
Where are all the bodies, Leon? Hey, sorry, I was looking away from chat. I was looking away. I look back and I see swallow it if they get close. Hey, what are we talking about, chat? Hey, what are we talking? We were not talking about what it looked like, right? They are in the soil? They are in the soil. got a big weapon there. A little scary. Okay, and then throw. No, no throw. There we go. The camera was a little bit silly there, but... Okay. Shit. I disagree with that. Boy. How many swings do you take, boss? These are some very sturdy zombies. Ahem, sharpen. Ah, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Leon. Alright. Alright. Yeah. No, he's dead. He's dead. That's a lot of lads right there. How did you end up in this niche? You volunteered. You volunteered, didn't you, boss? I'm pretty sure this was started of your own volition.
Strange. Where are all the bodies?
Okay. Yeah. Let's just grab a little bit of that right there. A little bit of this right here. Let's do some crafting for a moment. There we go. Okay. Oh, I don't agree with that decision there. Okay. Ow. I parried the first hit. Jesus. Okay. Ooh. These bozos just gonna keep coming. Oy. Oh. I mean, there's many games worth of hype for Leon at this point, I think is the thing. There's a lot of history to the Kennedy.
Oh, busted. I'll have to shoot it down.
Yeah, I'd say that's a solid assessment, Dahlia. He's quippy, he's silly, he's fictional. No, no, no. Whew. We stay silly. We stay silly. Okay. Ah, lots of things that I can shoot down, it would seem. Oh. You made it back up. Well, nice job. I'm proud of you. More bullets! You see, this is the thing with Leon, right? I never really feel like I'm at risk of running low on ammo when I'm playing Leon. He has simply so much of it. Don't throw rocks at me. No. Stop with the rocks. Oof. Okay. We keep rocking and rolling. We sharpen the knife. We mix some herbs. Oh, hi. Leon is just an action hero. That is fundamental to his character. He's just an action hero. The genre completely changes when you are playing as him. Ah, Cedarbrook Apartments key. Wow.
Bad news, Sherry. This place is overrun with zombies.
What? That's impossible. They should have all been wiped out by the missile.
Yeah, they should have.
You know what? I gotta say, I appreciate that Resident Evil is willing to just say the word zombie. Oh, but might still work with some fuel. I need that to... Yeah. Am I planning the same games next week during the charity stream? Probably not. I have a few games in mind. Like, I've never beaten Potionomics before, so streaming that could be fun. But also, Lynn and I have plans to do some collab streams over that week, playing Of the Devil together. And I think that should be super fun. I've been interested in Of the Devil for a while, so... Yeah, we're gonna be playing some cozier, more wholesome games over that
There should
week.
be a part for the detonator somewhere.
There's also been a plan with, like, the team that I'm on to do a, like, Minecraft build challenge thing. Everyone's trying to make the best Minecraft build, so we might stream that and plan it out together and then try and make something. So yeah, it'll be different vibes for those charity streams. It should be really enjoyable.
Sherry, found the distributor. 2 more parts and I can jerry-rig the detonator for that gate.
Great. Can you see any more from your position?
I can see a dot here.
Another BSAA camp. That should have the signal receiver.
That's a place, I guess. Thank you, Leon. There's a zombie down there. There's a zombie over there. Ah,
Relays over there, huh?
okay.
That should be a fun trip.
Yeah. Minor innuendo every now and then
Got the location
would be
for those
okay.
parts. Going to collect them now.
But we really don't want to be doing too much spice during those streams. That is something we should try to avoid as a group. Hi, Dragon Obscuritas. Hello, hello. Are they doing lawn work outside? Unbelievable. Lawn work isn't allowed. Let's see. Case upgrade does sound nice. This sounds really nice. I kind of love the idea of having an SMG. I also kind of love the idea of upgrading the stuff I have. Oh. Can get a new sight. Many things one could do, it would seem. Oh wait, I already have that equipped on something else. The Minecraft build should be Rav in all his glory. Let's see, reload speed, precision. Or Bat Rav. Bat Rav sounds sick as hell, honestly. Let's see. Okay, I bought that, and then I think I am gonna save up for this. Although maybe for now, let's get that case upgrade. Let's get more room for things. Hell yeah. Leon has so much inventory space. Dink my water and check my shimp. Copy that. I'm having a lovely, cozy day today. I gotta say. I am enjoying myself. I'm enjoying these streams. Life is good today. Let's see. So this is just down here, right? Yeah. Okay, let's... There is a relay in this direction. Wait, no. Of course there is. Is there a relay back there? No. Navigating hard. I'm not good at map. Let's see, we can't go through there. I failed land nav? I guess so. I guess so, boss. I'm simply not good at it. See, I don't have a key for this now, do I? Oh, I do. I do have a key. Fragile, you say? It had a grenade in it. Let's tape 2 hand grenades together. Dahlia, that's very sweet of you. Oh, I saw a wee bit dim in here, isn't it? It's a wee bit dim. Oh god. We have an ad break coming in 5 minutes. Brace yourselves, my lovelies. Let me shine my flashlight on this zombie for the stealth kill. Never saw it coming. Tracking module common. Can be redeemed for credits at a supply box. Wow. Get out of here. Nah, that was super stealthy. You just don't understand Leon's ways. But trust me, that was incredibly stealthy. There. Okay, we're doing all right on ammo. I mean, the thing is, I don't think zombies are very smart. Water is fine. There wouldn't be anything under the water. No power. What is this? When a battery dies, you'll need to get a new one from either the sewage facility or the underground parking garage. Okay. Okay. So I've on the subject of animal noises, I talked about this I think already, but one of the early milestone rewards for the charity streams is going to be 30 minutes where I'm only allowed to make seal noises. "30 minutes of stream where I am simply a seal." Excuse me, hi. Stealthy. They'll never know I'm here. Oh god. They'll never know I'm here. No one knows. They haven't realized I'm here. Are you allowed to share a link to NSFW audio in chat? I believe Twitch's terms of service would kill you for that. You're not allowed to promote sex work on the platform. You can talk about having done it, or about the fact that you actively do it. Which, to be clear, Twitch, I don't right now. But you're not allowed to promote it, and posting a link would be promoting it. Twitch does, technically, allow you to link to a social media page that then links to NSFW, but you can't do it directly. I think you're mostly okay, Para. I mean, okay. All right. Give me one. I'm closing the window. I'm closing the window. Ah, Jesus. I didn't want to close the window because it's hot as hell, but girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever felt uncomfortable or if anyone else has, but I think occasionally you edge close to the line, I will say. I don't think you've crossed it at any point. I wish that I could cultivate a community that was just freely horny all the time. I think that would be great. But... Ow. Unfortunately, Twitch is not the place for that, as a whole. There we go. Unfortunately, Twitch is lame. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. A free SMG. That right there, that's a free SMG. Let's see. How do I shortcut? There we go. Here we go, baby. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. There's the battery. I'm excited to give this thing a try, honestly. I can't go on there. So there's something in this truck, huh? Leon? Leon, there is 100% something in here. I don't know why I'm saying that as though you're the one making this decision. I'm the one making this decision right there. Hi. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. heard it here first. The SMG is not bad. Oh, y'all love the Blaha video? It's one of my favorites. I feel like I don't play cute characters as much as I would maybe like to, honestly. Let's see, is this on a different floor? Yeah, looks like. I should do more. I've found that people tend to prefer the, you know, deeper voice Dami audios. Which, by the way, I will say, the fact that those tend to do better does say something. I don't know if y'all are, overly familiar. It says something. It definitely says something that the trans ASMR creator gets more of a response when she makes a certain type of content. That's right, besties, I'm talking about Comp Top and Comp Dom. Everyone's favorite thing. Competitive. Yeah, that's what it means. That's definitely what it means. Let me get out of here. I have the battery. How do I get out of here? Not like competitive at all. Okay. We're gonna talk about societal treatment of trans women. Now, to be clear, this does not just apply to transgender women. It applies to a variety of demographics. Transgender women are just one of them. When I say comp top or comp dom, what that is short for is compulsory. Okay? It's the same use of the word comp as in something like comp het. Compulsory heterosexuality, wherein people feel social pressure to behave a certain way. In the case of comp het, it's the social pressure to be or appear straight and be in that kind of relationship. In the case of comp dom and comp top, it's the same thing, where there is a societal pressure and an expectation for people of certain qualities to behave certain ways in sexual and romantic encounters of all kinds. And the fact is that when people see a transgender woman, a woman with a penis or who used to have one, there is often an expectation, whether it's consciously placed or not, for that woman to behave dominantly and to be the top in a romantic encounter. And so I do find it to be interesting that I, as a trans woman who is open about being trans and who does have a voice that reads as deeper than most cis women, and who, I'm gonna just be fully honest, I'm very tall. People hear my height and then they immediately get submissive fantasies about me, and I actually find that kind of frustrating, to be entirely honest. I say I'm 6'3", and people are like, "Oh, mommy," and I'm like, "No, actually, I'd rather be calling you mommy right now, to be honest." And this also very much applies to people with darker skin. They also are very regularly subjected to comp dom and comp top situations. And yeah, it's based on preconceptions about a group of people. And so, I wish I was 2Applestall. One thing that I will say to any cis people in chat, or honestly just anyone in chat who is not a transgender woman, which I know, like, a lot of the people in my chat are transgender women because that's the community I've built. But to anyone who isn't, especially anyone interested in a relationship or just a spicy encounter with a transgender woman, it is so, so, so important that you make her feel loved. And you know, taking the lead, taking the initiative with taking the lead in a relationship with a transgender woman is a fucking phenomenal thing to do, and something that is super worth doing. I remember in my personal experience, even after I came out as trans, I didn't date or anything, but for a long time. But you know, I used to like perform in school musicals and like high school and stuff and plays and things. And I remember growing up, all the girls in the shows I would perform in would get like flowers from their parents and that kind of thing after a performance and all that stuff. And I basically never did. I'd never been gifted flowers. And when I was 21 and I was dating my partner, and they showed up with flowers one day, I started crying for real. Because that was the first time I'd ever been gifted flowers. And that's kind of the thing, right? Because people place expectations because they have this phantom of male socialization. It's you were raised to be a guy, so even if you're not one, that's definitely affected how you behave and how you are expected to behave, and people still place those expectations on you where you're expected to be quote unquote the man in a relationship. And so yeah, I genuinely think that if you're gonna date a trans woman or just have any kind of relation like that, it's so easy to be a genuinely incredible and world-changing experience and interaction with a trans girl, because like so many of us have not had certain experiences. Now, to be clear, there are plenty of transgender women who do enjoy topping and enjoy doming and enjoy being in that position. But there are so many others who only do it because they feel like they have to, because they feel like it's expected, because, well, you won't want me otherwise, right? So, deliberately pushing back against that is a good thing to do. Oh, you tripped and fell. Hi. Don't do that. No blister head. No blister head allowed. No, we don't like that. No! You're kidding me. Gonna slip right on by ya. Okay, this is a little excessive on the blister head front, y'all. I saw wee bit much in that. Womp womp. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Oh, hi. Come on, buddy. Yeah, it's something, and it is also worth saying that, like, some of the times, this is definitely not intentional in these cases. It's other transgender women who will do this, right? Because, you know, shocker of shockers, other trans femmes also will want to be, you know, treated a certain way and maybe given the chance to be submissive, right? And so I actually ended up having to take a break from flirting with people and doing sexiful things with them. Specifically because I was having so many interactions with other people who were fellow trans femmes, who were so excited to find someone willing to be dominant at all. It's like, yeah, sure, I'm like one of only a couple people in this friend group who is willing to be dominant even a little bit. And I do enjoy doing it on occasion. But it would be nice if I got to be the good girl for once. You're wonderful, Para. Everyone here is wonderful. I love this community that we've built. And I'm not trying to scare people off from doing this kind of thing. It's just as like a sexually active person who is around a lot of sexually active people and who does a lot of silly, goofy things with a lot of people. This is something that I've noticed and that is very common in sexual environments that I think is something that deserves to be talked about a little bit, you know? Because really, at the core of it all, I just think that if you are with a partner of any kind, whether it's long-term or just a one-time thing or what have you, you know, if you're not sure whether or not this partner has had the chance to switch things up, ask, right? Maybe just ask, like, hey, what would you prefer to do this time? It's the communication. It's the communication. We're always talking about that communication, my lovelies. Oh, these soldiers had a bit of a rough time of it, huh? There we go. There's Faye's lecture on what comp top and comp dom are. Um, and it tends to be very common among people who are degendered in some way or forcibly pushed into a masculine role, which is often transgender women and people of color, specifically those with darker skin.
Encountered 3 infected and eliminated them.
Because
That's correct, sir.
sexism is rooted in racism. True fact.
Rumors are true. What rumors?
But honestly, most things come down to racism.
Don't be ridiculous. Affirmative. Listen.
Right? Because our societal standards, at least in the US, of what is masculine and feminine is based on specifically white ideas of masculinity and femininity.
Move out.
And so, if you fail to meet that white idea of what masculine and feminine are, you're treated like garbage. And that means that if you are any race other than white, you're probably not gonna perfectly live up to the white idea of what masculine and feminine is. If you're trans, you're any number of things. You can just fail to meet that. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, guys. I love having these talks while people just, like, violently die.
Holy shit.
There's something about having these conversations about pretty serious, like, political concepts of race and inequality and all this stuff, and it's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Leon's having a time.
What are we doing here?
All in good time. You'll see.
We need a giant dog bed to cuddle in. Real. I'm gonna be honest. If I had infinite wealth, like, other than solving the majority of society's problems, like most billionaires would, the thing is, right, the reason billionaires don't fix all the world's problems is because in order to achieve the level of wealth that they have, you have to kill your own humanity. But if I did have infinite wealth, I would definitely commit a lot of it to, you know, ending world hunger and making sure that there's housing for everyone and all that. I would also, in my house, I would have a pretty nice house. I will admit this. Given the chance, I would love to have a pretty nice house. Maybe not a huge mega mansion, that seems excessive. I would get lonely and feel weird. I feel like that would do weird things to your brain, to live in there with just, like, me and my partner. But I would get a nice house, and in one of the rooms. Do you know what I would do? Do you know what I would do in one of the rooms of my nice house? I would make one of the rooms twice as big, with all the furniture twice as big. So anytime I feel the desperate need to be little, I can go into my oversized room and chill out on a couch that is way too big. Imagine the luxury. Imagine the luxury of being able to like curl up on a single couch cushion like a cat or a dog does, right? The decadence. Can you imagine it? Are you seeing my vision? I, 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 I want to be able to simulate for myself the experience of being Little Fairy, you know? That is truly a dream of mine. And so being able to just have
Sherry.
a room where I can be a little lady.
The guy at the end. White suit.
Heaven.
Can you find anything on him?
Heaven.
The database is coming up empty.
So there
See,
was involved
this is another thing that I feel like people with exorbitant wealth, they never know what, they never do anything. They never do anything whimsical with it. Right? Like, I saw a post talking about, like, if I was incredibly wealthy, I would purchase a bunch of, like, small, genuine gold coins and get myself a fake mermaid tail and travel to random beaches all across the world, swim up, give people a coin, swim away, disappear. It'd be great. And I think that's fantastic. And that's like... A, if you have wealth, you should be whimsy maxing and also fixing the world. Those are the two things you should be doing. And I would be whimsy maxing. I would so definitely be whimsy maxing. I would have my little room where I can feel like a pixie or a borrower or what have you. Oh my god! Oh my god, he has a gun! Oh my god. This is not good. Oh, Jesus. So, yeah. Yeah, that's... I kind of expected that from soldier zombies, but also... I don't like being proven right. I don't like that I was correct in that assumption. At all, actually. Yeah, so yeah, I would have my little borrower room. And I'm also... I have a thing for, like, secret doors. Okay? True fact about me, I have a thing for secret doors. I love a secret door. And so, like, I love... I love playing, like, tabletop RPGs, right? Oh, Jesus. No. I love playing, like, tabletop RPGs and stuff, right? And so, another of the many things that I would do with infinite wealth would be to have, as a part of it, a room filled with, like, tabletop RPG supplies, miniatures, a beautiful table, like a great space custom built to feel immersed in a fantasy world to play TTRPGs. And that room would be behind a bookcase.
One of the parts should be just up there.
It'd be sick as hell. See, I'm actually not a projector table kind of girl. I'm a big fan of modular terrain. Oh, no, no, no. So I would have I would probably like make it feel like kind of a tavern space. And I would definitely have a bunch of modular terrain pieces to play around with. And that would be heaven, I think. This is the Fae plan with infinite wealth. Solve world hunger, solve housing, because again, there are enough houses for everyone in the world. There's enough food to feed everyone in the world. Free healthcare for all, that can also definitely be covered. These should all be things that people just have. These should all be things that people just have. People's needs should be met. And then, with whatever wealth is left over after doing that... Oh my Jesus. Why are they mortar operators? You can't let zombies do that. And yeah, after that, everything left would be to have a pretty nice house and to whimsy max. I am so filled with joy and whimsy. That is who I am. At my heart. It's who I want to be. No, no, no. No. Jesus. Oh god, that's wasteful. I goofed. No. I cannot believe the zombies are operating a mortar. Ah! That was all my health, was it? No, not quite all of it. We're still alive, Leon.
Here we go.
Oh, come on. There we go. Because genuinely, once you reach a certain amount of wealth, it becomes more difficult to spend it all than it is to just keep making it. Like, if you have a certain amount of wealth, you can spend like crazy and try to do good, and it would still take ages to make any meaningful dent in the amount of money that you have. Oh my god. I'm in a war zone. Please die. Oh my god! Leon! Leon, we're out of healing items. Where did that even come from? What?
Gotta do something.
What shot me there? Please heal. No heal. That's where you are. Okay. Can I arc this? There. Hey. Oh no! Please tell me I checkpointed. Way back here. Okay. That's fine. Leon? Let's lock in. Off. Oh my god, these guys are so tanky. Get the cover, Leon? Oh, I would also own a bunch of swords. That is another thing I would do. I love swords. Lesbian stereotype, but I love swords. You taken care of? Where's the last one? Can I climb up this? Lesbian Pokédex? You gotta catch them all. Every single lesbian type. Ow. Oh, grenade zombie. And then I jump back in to cover. I said I jump back in. There we go. Okay. Okay. Where's the last mortar? Up there. Kind of annoying. I think I can arc this. You send it? Son of a... Agony. Aha! Okay, have I played Factorio? I have not, actually. It's a game I'd like to play at some point. It's not a flash of lightning I just saw outside my window. Oh yeah, that's thunder. Okay, we're gonna get to the next checkpoint we can. I mean, we're already at about when I would end stream. We're gonna get to the next checkpoint, and then I'm calling stream there, and I'm taking care of my cat. I can mortar. Oh, amazing. It's not really useful now because all of the zombies are gone. Go grab a repair kit from container O2 in the central camp. The signal receiver got all beat up during transport, and we need to fix it. I just got reassigned and can't get it myself. This one's up to you, Graves. Broken signal receiver. We're making progress. Okay, now I need to get out of this building, I guess. Get back down to street level. Get back to the central camp. Ah, Jesus. None of that, boss. Okay. I don't much appreciate your behavior right now, my friends. I don't much care for it at all. Yeah, unfortunately there are not any actual raccoons around here. It's a little disappointing to me too. Leon, we gotta get out of here.
Found the signal receiver. Or at least what's left of it.
Okay, one component
Oh.
left. By the way, I found some evidence of the Pentagon putting pressure on the BSAA. It appears the North American branch has been moving independently.
Heard they had an internal dispute. Think it's related?
That's all I've got. There's been an increase in government surveillance. Looks like my fan base is growing.
Some things never change. Watch your back. I'll contact you again soon.
Okay, the save point's across that way, isn't it? However, I would get over there. Do I have to go, like, through there? Where? Huh? No. No, no, no. Let's see. Is this the way back? No. Okay, is it up the ladder here? Is this the way? Or is there something over here? Well, don't have no fuel. Ah ha ha. I see, I see. Okay. There's a repair kit over here. Truly. Where is this supposed repair kit? Oh, in the crate. Right. Hello? It's crate to meet you. Haha. Oh, Motwocha.
Beautiful. Just need to get through that gate.
Fun fact about Mandarin Chinese for you. Quick. Is ch is the word for car. Motwocha is the word for motorcycle. Motwo sounds like motor. I love loan words. Loan words are so fun. The word for bread in Japanese, pan, is a loan word from Portuguese. Because Japan traded with Portugal a lot back in the day. Unfortunately, Builderby, I've always been terrible with characters. The way I was taught Mandarin, we learned Pinyin first, and I think if you genuinely want to learn the writing system for a language like Japanese or Chinese, you should be learning the writing as you're learning the words. You should not just be learning words in isolation, or you end up in a situation like me where I can speak it okay, but I can't read it for anything. Okay, we're gonna do some upgrading next time. We have so much money. But we're gonna call it here for today, okay? Of course. Today was a lovely time, wasn't it? I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I did. Now, let's find someone to raid out to, shall we? Shall we, my lovelies? Let's see. Who to visit? Who to visit? Neba is live right now. I'm always happy to visit Neba. I love visiting Neba, because Neba is friend. You see? Neba is friend. So I believe we will go to friend Neba. Oh, hi, thank you so much. Sorry that we're wrapping up stream just as you get here. I'm so glad you liked the latest audio. I had a lot of fun making it. Alien roleplays are always super silly and super fun. All right, my lovelies. All right, my wonderful, wonderful people. Let's head on out.